If you want to blend colors smoothly in Krita, you're in the right place. In this video, I'm going to show you two simple ways to create soft color transitions, whether you want to paint them by hand or use a fast blur effect for instant results. This is great for digital painting, shading, backgrounds, and any artwork where you want colors to flow naturally into each other. And if you find this tutorial helpful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more easy Krita tutorials. Alright, let's jump in. First, let's look at the manual blending method. Open Krita and make sure your artwork has at least two colors touching each other. This could be two shapes, two shading tones, or two painted areas you want to smooth together. On the right side of Krita, open the brush presets docker. If you don't see it, you can enable it from the workspace panels. In the search bar, type Blender or Smudge. Krita will show you blending brushes that are designed specifically for softening edges and mixing colors. Once you see the brush you want, click it to select it. A blender brush works by dragging pigment from one area into another, while a smudge brush can pull color and help create more natural transitions. Now zoom in a little so you can clearly see the border where the two colors meet. This will help you control the blend much more accurately. Start brushing right along the edge where the colors meet. Use short strokes and move back and forth across the border. The goal is to gently melt the two colors together, not to erase all the texture instantly. If you go slowly and build up the blend in passes, you'll get a much smoother and more natural result. You can change brush size if needed, depending on how wide the blending area is. A smaller brush is better for detailed work, while a larger brush helps with broader transitions. Keep working the edge until the colors start to merge the way you want. If the blend looks too harsh, go over it again with a lighter hand. If it starts to look muddy, undo a step and try using smaller strokes or a lower strength brush. This hand-painted method gives you a lot of control, which is perfect if you want a softer, more artistic finish. Now let's move on to the faster method using a blur filter. This is useful if you want a perfectly smooth blend over a larger area and you don't need the hand-painted texture. First, use the Lasso selection tool to select the area you want to blend. Carefully draw around the region where the colors meet. Try to make the selection cover only the part you want softened, so the rest of your artwork stays unaffected. With the area selected, go to the top menu and click Filter, then hover over Blur and choose Gaussian Blur. A dialog box will appear with a radius slider. This slider controls how much the colors are softened together. Move the slider to the right until the colors melt together the way you want. The more you increase the radius, the smoother and more blurred the blend becomes. When you're happy with the result, click OK to apply it. This method is fast, clean, and especially useful for backgrounds, gradients, or any artwork where you want a very even transition. Just remember that Gaussian blur creates a more automated effect, while blending with a brush gives you more artistic control. So depending on the look you want, you can choose either method or even combine both for better results. A quick pro tip: if you want the smoothest results, work on separate layers for different color areas whenever possible. That makes blending easier and gives you more flexibility if you need to adjust your work later. Also, zooming in and using a pressure-sensitive tablet can make a big difference in how natural your blends look. So now you know how to blend colors in Krita smoothly using both the blender or smudge brushes and the Gaussian blur filter. If this tutorial helped you out, please give it a like, subscribe for more Krita tips, and let me know in the comments what software tutorial you want next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.